I went to the United States first time in 1984.
Yeah.
So as compared to the United States at the time, this is not the same country. This is unrecognizable. And I talk to the Americans. I say, I don't like this kind of United States. I miss the past. And they agree with me. They say, well, they are even angry, even more disappointed at the United
Mm.
States today. So the problems are there, and they accept that. So what is important here is that this United States, to me, is a miniature of the world. That is, all the problems happening in the United States are happening elsewhere in other countries. For instance, the gap between the rich and the poor, social inequality, economic inequality, it is enlarging in every part of the world. In Latin America, in Africa, in Asia, everywhere. So this is not typical of the United States. And people are divided by social and ethnic identities. This is identity politics. This is
Hmm.
also universal in other countries, in Europe, in Russia, everywhere. And the rise of right-wing politicians. For instance, we see in Japan the rise of right-wing politicians like Prime Minister
Sure.
Takaishi. And in other countries, we see similar problems, similar tendencies. And, you know, a few years ago, more than 10 years ago, we talked about political correctness. That was that different what we are seeing as political correctness today. The political correctness today is nationalism. At that time, it's DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusiveness, and so on. But so we are changing very rapidly. So this is not simply the
Yeah.
United States problem. This is
Yeah.
problem of many other countries. So my attitude, I love China, of course. And I also have some feelings about the United
Sure.
States because I watched the country, I studied the country. I don't want to see the United States continue to be like
Hmm.
this. I'm not gloating. I'm not mocking the United States, but I understand why other people do not like the United States because it is not relevant to their daily life. They say, well, the United States, weaken the United States will be better in Chinese perspective. I can understand that, but I personally hope that the United States
Yeah.
will come back to the old
Sure.
days, not to the exactly to the old days, but have a
Sure.
balance,
Yeah.
political balance, economic balance, social balance.